welcome here tonight in Geneva. I know that you haven't seen me for a while, since the Geneva's International Motor Show 2017, that I've made you a lot of videos here while the show. But now 3 months later, I'm now back here with one of the best British surprise in this bright blue electric. You can guess it's this absolutely one of the rarest Range Rover SVR. Let's now take a look at this car. So now let's get started to discover this absolutely one of the most rarest Range Rover SVR that we absolutely don't really see them on the road, and more particularly here on this gorgeous car is this blue electric color, the Estoril blue. So as you can see maybe on the camera, you have this slightly changement going from the black to the blue dark, maybe on the front, and more here with the lights. You have this electric blue and ending here with the dark. It's matching with this dynamic pack that you have here on the roof, by the way. These all black pieces and all touches here, as you can see, tinted windows, giving more aggressivity to the car, and also mirrors on the black. Now for these rims, as you can see, they are very, very huge, 22 inches rims, all in black, the same black glass that we've seen before for the dynamic pack, and we are also matching this pack with these big rims. And also, as you can see, matching through the car, this blue is also here for the blue calipers that are matching just beautifully on the car. Look, and now for more the dynamic pack, we are taking this. You have also one on the other side, these vents here, also on the bonnet for the dynamic pack. I mean, maybe it's more the black pack. Here on the lights all around, the front grille. Come on, the front grille is also beautifully dewy for this car. Black glass and the Range Rover fully in black. And not forgetting this good logo here, SVR, Special Vehicle Racing. And for the last thing, this LED lights xenon, also adaptive here on the road. So actually now we are going to check the boot. It's actually a pretty big boot. So there it is, 784 liters inside of the boot. So check this out. You of course have an emergency wheel inside of the boot, just in case of course. And actually a pretty big boot, you can put a lot of things inside of it. And yeah, that's for the boot actually. So come on and let's check the inside of the car with, as you enter, the SVR logo. And actually on the same way, you have these two screens on the dashboard. This one is 10 inches and the other in the front of me you have 12.3 inches screen. You of course can see these gorgeous, beautiful sport seats. Here we don't really see, but it's written SVR on it, white and black. Very beautiful and very comfortable, by the way. Here I have all this gear shift, 2 cup holders, carbon fiber, all this gear stick with all the Range Rover's options, like in nature of the Range Rover, so you can go everywhere that you want. You have for mountains, sand, speed, race, everything that you want. And here you can put your stuffs here, and you have an additional refrigerator to cool your water. So that's it for this. So now let's go here and check the rear. So here I am back here on the rear seats with the same spirit as on the front seats. This wonderful shape for the sport seats, this line in the middle, black and white, with the SVR written on it, that we don't really see it. 2 cup holders, then you can put your stuffs here. And just by the way, these seats are very comfortable, even when you're sitting on the back. And you have a lot of place here for your legs. With the shape of this front seat in the front of you, carbon fiber for the air conditioning, very important. And when you're sitting on the rear, you have a very beautiful visibility in the front and even on your side when you're traveling. So checking now this massive engine that I'm going to talk to you more about it while the test drive. But here it is, SVR logo, supercharged, 550 horsepower. So we're going to discover with the noise while the test drive, so be ready. As you've seen the old exterior and all the interior of this beautiful British beast. So now let me invite you to make a beautiful test drive on a normal day of the Geneva streets. So let's go and discover this supercharge of the Range Rover SVR. Let's go. So here it is, finally this car is like a dream come true. Oh my goodness, this car is really incredible. Range Rover SVR 4x4 5-liter supercharged and V8. And this car can go from 0 to 100 in only 4.7 seconds. Listen to that, it's just insane. Wow. This car is just absolutely so fast. I just can't even believe it. How fast is this 5-liter V8 supercharge from this Range Rover SVR for super vehicle racing of the department SVO, super vehicle operations. And when you drive this car, it's just lit. I don't know how even to explain it. It's really a dream come true because I really wanted to test this car like so much. And the noise is just mind-blowing. The walls are opened, sport, incredible, incredible. And it takes you the road as never, is very smooth on the road, and it grabs you on the road. And this acceleration is absolutely lit, gorgeous, and insane. Just by the way, driving this car is like more also for some vacations, for long journeys, because the seats, okay, it's a sport seat for the race, by the way, because you also can do some racing on the track. It's also proof. You can find some other videos on YouTube when this car is on the track. That's why also we have the special seats combined in one piece with this black and white, so greatly matching. And actually talking about the seats, they're so much comfortable. They're so much comfortable. Oh wow, this noise. This is what also puts a smile on your face, by the way. The seats, yeah. 16 options on your seat. Now you can make this seat like for yourself, because you can inflate them and matching like to your body. Like this you can inflate and it grabs you, so like this you're all like stuck in this seat and you are actually so ready for a racing or for journey, so anything that you want. We also have a huge panoramic sunroof, stop visibility all around, that you can see like everything what you want. It's not like in the other cars, I'm not going to say which one, but the other ones that I've tested, like this front windscreen is very small and you don't have a super visibility, and all around you also can see everything, because this kind of lines here in the both sides are not too big. They're not too big, so you can, and not too large, so you can see them very good. Steering wheel, this gear shift, this gear stick here, with all this console, this middle console, with this 10 inches screen, 12.3 inches in the middle, with all this brand new entertainment system, that you have these hours on display. And just by the way, of course, look at that. There is this head of display that is helping you on the road, because it's scanning the signals and saying you how fast you can drive on the road. And you are, of course, as in the Range Rover, of a super high. You see like the road higher than the other cars, what is very important. There are also some beeping. Very good option, because when you're driving and you don't really, maybe you're not concentrated on the road, so there's a scan that scans you the distance between the car in the front and your car, and it scans and it makes you a signal to alert you for braking. So that is excellent, by the way. So just in case if some of you guys are wondering what kind of watch I'm wearing today, is not really the same one that I'm usually wearing. So this is actually a collaboration with two kind of brands. One is a store and one is a brand of this watch. So I swear, just by the way, I haven't been paid for represent this. It's that I wanted and that I wanted to make a collaboration. So the first one is Les Ambassadeurs. This is a store, a luxury store in Geneva. It's a jewelry store, but more watch store, and so kind of very rare pieces. So Les Ambassadeurs of Geneva, for example. And the second brand is the Bellow. This is this watch that I'm representing. And as you can see, it's all in leather, but you can choose between leather and caoutchouc. So you can have these two kind of option on it. And this Bellow is actually in carbon fiber. It's a Swiss brand. The name of it is the Sportster Saguaro, as you can see. So here is the watch. That's the watch, and that's actually, the back is pretty good actually, because you can see all the movement. Look how great is that. So you can see all the watch moving, and inside of it you have like a carbon fiber and nacre on these 3 points, and it's of course a chrono, so you can do like a chrono here, start and stop. And just by the way, why the buttons are not just here but are on the top is because you can put a chain and do your, and also by the way, do your chrono like this. So it's a beautiful actually association with Les Ambassadeurs and Bellow because these two brands are Swiss, and of course I'm in Geneva, so I'm representing also Switzerland. Second also super thing that I like on this car is that everybody like turns around and actually is watching, like they're turning out and everybody is looking on this car. This is just so lit because the blue is like so flash on the sun. The sun gives more rich color to this car, what is absolutely awesome. Like everybody is turning. And on the curves, I've tested also this car like maybe a little bit faster, and it grabs you like the road. It's so insane. It takes the road, the curves. You feel, I had actually the same sensation as on a track. That's amazing. I had the sensation on the track, and the acceleration, it takes you out on the seat. It takes you out on the seat, and it's absolutely something like on the race. Like you feel like when I've tested in Dubai the Audi R8, it's almost the same sensation because the car is higher, so you have other points different. But this car, wow, I just can't even explain. Everything is like beautiful. It's like gorgeous. Here the leather is good. Like when it's highly like options. There's not a lot of options on this car, like the head-up display on the other rims or the panoramic sunroof, or like here Alcantara, but it's make of course the price. You know how much is this car, how much the value of this car is. But between this and other super sports like 4x4, this car is literally very on a high position. Look, but the best of it is really the sound. in comparing on maybe the same level of this category of cars, we don't really have a lot of these cars like on the same category. The best and the highest of this category, you're probably gonna have the Bentley Bentayga, that is on the top. Second, like it's like maybe the same place between the Range Rover Sport SVR or the the Porsche Cayenne Turbo. Two maybe same cars, but so much different on the same level, you know, like on the same level. And you of course have the Mercedes. They have some new classes, of course, that you can order. Like previously it was the ML, now you have the GLE Coupe. No, not the Coupe, because the Coupe is longer, but similar to this car is the GLE AMG 63 AMG, that you can have and find the same sensations of the sport supercar 4x4. Absolutely incredible and insane. So yeah, test drive over. Hope that you guys appreciate it. I think that it was a pretty beautiful surprise after 3 months of not doing videos since the Geneva International Motor Show, and also because I've started a new school, and so that's why I couldn't make some videos, because I haven't time. So that's why. And if you guys have some questions about my school, my life, my everything what you want, I can make a Q&A if there's enough questions. So you can ask your questions on the comments. So just here downstairs. Yes, so I'm going to do some other videos, maybe with some crackles, and maybe some other things that I couldn't test today or to show you. So yeah, stay tuned, thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, see you very soon, and have a very good day. Bye.